Okay, so you're riding along. I have a throttle control on the right hand. I just flick it on. That can be an issue if you don't have a throttle control, because you have the throttle off, the bike slows down, but it's quick. You just reach up. You can feel that inside your helmet. No problem. It's on. It's recording. It's using battery. You're in record mode. It's not recording, but the camera's still on for 3 minutes. In 3 minutes it will do this, which you could do yourself if you wanted to. You just reach up. It's 5 seconds. Power's down. You can ride for 2 hours. Oh, I see a moose on the side of the road. That lady just flashed me. I don't know, whatever it is you're going to film. It's on. It's off. Again, you can save your battery in 3 minutes. It will power down, or you can on and off record again, or you can, if you want, just reach up and turn it off. Now, when I have the drift on here, and these cameras are all the same. I know I see the reviews, oh, the footage and comparing the footage and the low light. Who gives a crap? Honestly, they all film about the same, really. The fact is, when you're doing 60 miles an hour and you're trying to catch some footage, you know, on a helmet cam, like what I'm looking for is when things happen out of the blue, just interesting things, or, you know, beautiful scenery that you can turn on and off. Now this camera, the drift, the beauty of it is, of course, it's got the mic. So I often have this hooked up to the handlebars or such, and I run the microphone in through the helmet. It's got about a 3-foot small cable you can run for the microphone. But the new AirPro 3 has a microphone capability also. You can use the the Ghost Drift microphone on here, or whatever microphone. So the microphone thing is great. I'm glad they've got that sorted out. Here's the issue with this thing is, you turn it on, absolutely silent. Now if you're using the remote here, okay, it flashed green. The green and the green are matching, correct? Turn it on. It flashes blue and then red. Like you've got, okay, green, red, blue so far. Now we're going to stop it. Stop recording. Flashes blue. You've connected. But when you're on the motorcycle, trying to look down, whether you have this on your wrist or somewhere on the motorcycle, you're glancing down. You have to hold it for a couple seconds. You hear that little bit of noise, but you don't hear it on the motorcycle. And then if you wanted to change modes, because it does the burst, it goes to the yellow, goes to the purple, goes to the blue. So it does the burst, the 10 seconds, the taking pictures, whatever you want to do, or go back to the green camera. But you're looking at it like it's like a rainbow, and that's beautiful. But when you're on a motorcycle using a helmet cam, looking at the rainbow is probably going to be the last thing you freaking see as you drive into a semi or something. So, and here, this camera, it does power down in 3 minutes. Okay, so let's say it powers down all by itself. I'm trying to turn it off right now. It's better just to leave it, to have it. Okay, so it does power down. It'll do that when it powers down. You really don't hear that within the helmet. Now, oh, there's a moose or whatever it is. You reach up with a pair of gloves, it's good luck trying to get that back on and hold it for 5 seconds, right? Or this is great, but it doesn't turn the camera power on. It just turns the record on. I'm going to turn it off, the red. So this camera is great as far as having it set up. I put it on the front of the bike, on the back of the bike, on the foot pegs. You can put it anywhere. And you're just going to go by this. And again, you're going to have it set up. I'm mounting mine right on the front of the bottom of the windshield so that I can see it fairly within my vision, because I've had it on the left handlebar before. And it's amazing how when you look down, you start getting a little distracted. Not good. So here's where the eye on. And the contour is close, but the contours, I've read a lot of reviews on that. You can't beat this. As far as the helmet cam, excuse me, they've got it down pat. You can go for, I've had this thing, I took this thing and I've thrown it off the pavement because in Whitehorse it actually broke. This is 3 or 4 years old now. This is the first generation. It actually, we got off the motorcycles on the way up to Dempster in Whitehorse, and the thing was vibrating. It was like a, kind of looks like a vibrator, doesn't it? Really. Anyways, let's keep this G-rated. So I took the thing and I just threw it. I threw it off the pavement. Me and my brother were laughing. "Ah, you piece of shit. It's been a great camera, you know. Screw this. What am I going to do now?" You know, well, they don't call me Wild Bill because I'm sane, I guess. Anyways, I bounced it off the pavement 3 times, and it still wouldn't quit vibrating. So I threw it in the trunk of the bike, and we wandered off shopping. We went and bought this Drift because they needed a camera. They didn't have any ions. I wanted another ion, but there was none in Whitehorse at that time that I could find, and I was pretty happy with the Drift. You know, it looked like it would meet my needs, and it did. We got back, and the thing was dead. It was just starting to, you know, it vibrated for like 2.5 hours. Holy crap. So I left it in Whitehorse, did the Dempster, shot everything with the Drift. Great, and it's a great little camera. It really is. Again, very tricky. And it died, because if you don't have it on the turn-off mode, within 2.5 hours it's dead. And when you're on the Dempster for 10 hours, going up and down and stopping, you go to turn it on and you realize, oh, it didn't power off. I got it on the wrong mode. This is dead. This is dead. Everything's dead, and you've got to charge everything. So I got back to Whitehorse. I charged this up just to see what would happen, and it ran. It's been running perfectly ever since. I tell you, it's one tough little camera. I love it. Off again. I absolutely love it. Again, I will say though, having both cameras is pretty cool. I could probably use a GoPro or something, but the issue is for a helmet cam. If you're using a helmet cam, I'll say it again, 3rd time, helmet cam, this thing rocks. And you've got, the other thing too is, you'll notice on here, it's, when you put this on, it's even closer, so you're going to get more of your visor in the view here. This has like a 1-inch swivel, which you can loosen, so that's very nice. It pulls it away from your helmet a little bit. It's a little bit out. I know the GoPro's got some nice things like that too. I used to have it up on top of the helmet, right up on top here. There we are. But I actually like it down here. And you can put it on the other side. If you don't have a throttle control, you can always put it on the other side. Anyways, the Ion rocks. Other cameras are great too. Good to have them all. They all work out nicely, but helmet cam, can't beat it. Okay, on the final note, gotta give the Drift thumbs up for the tagging. That tagging feature is pretty impressive. But maybe I haven't read the instructions right, but I haven't been able to figure out how to get. Seems like you still have to grab the camera itself manually and change it back to video mode. You can't do it with the remote. I'll have to do some more research on that. I haven't been able to figure that out. Maybe somebody could set me straight on that. So, but as far as the tagging, pretty cool. I mean, you can pretty much just put the thing on your helmet and it'll go for a long time. Still, it will eventually run out. But or you could plug it in, I guess, and have that cord flapping around with your microphone plugged in too, cords everywhere. I don't know. I still like the Ion overall as far as the helmet cam. But Drift's pretty cool. I'll say that.